Hi, I'm Kyle and I play bass.
Johnny Katina, I'm on the drums.
I'm Lance and play guitar. Kyle.
Alright, let me try it again. Hi, I'm Kyle and I play the bass! We're a good band.
Hard rock band, slash grunge band, slash pop band.
Yeah.
We mix it all together and make it sound good.
There you go. Back in 2009, me and Kyle wanted to start a project where we started making CDs and just music for shits and giggles. And we would go in and we made one, and we liked the way it turned out. And at a blistering pace of 3 years later, we started. We got the second one done. We wanted to be able to play it with everybody, and we wanted to, make it into a real cohesive thing. So that's when we got John and brought John in, and he's been our guy. He's our drummer extraordinaire. Anyway, say something, John.
How's it going?
Jesus Christ.
No, I think we influenced from a lot of areas. We go all over the board: pop, grunge, punk, rock. I mean, we'll go from listening. I know personally I can listen to Prince or Helmet or David Bowie, anything. So I know he's kind of the same way, and Johnny's all over the board too.
I'm all over the board. For me, music is life. That's how I feel. Nothing makes me happier than listening to music, playing music. So that's where I come from. I don't care what it is. I mean, there's very few genres I don't like. I'll give everything a chance, and I like to expand my repertoire. That's all. I was on a roll there too.
You were. It's all right.
I'd like to expand my knowledge of music, and open the door for other avenues to explore. Playing lots of different music just makes you a better musician.
And for me, I've been doing it all my life since I was a kid, so I don't really know any different school bands and youth bands from 4th grade on up and blah, 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 blah. But influences, if I had to name influences, I would say started with Adam and the Ants, and then Kiss, and then Queen, and King's X, and then so forth and so on. So whatever. I like everything. I don't like rap music. I want that known. I don't like rap music.
Except the Beastie Boys.
Except for the Beastie Boys.
Don't we play Beastie Boys?
They don't really count though.
They don't count. They don't count.
Just have fun. I don't think anyone's here really to be a millionaire because we're losing money every time we do this. but we're definitely here just to have fun because we love music. It's not for money or stardom or anything like that. I mean, it's always nice to get paid every once in a while or to have people compliment you on a good show or a good album, but we're just here because we love music. That's basically why. So that's kind of our aspiration, is to do it for fun and have a good time. If we weren't having a good time, we wouldn't be doing it.
Very true.
There's nothing more enjoyable than knowing that people come to see you because they enjoy your music or enjoy. Oh, of course.
Is it your phone?
Come on.
Cut!
All my freaking things keep getting cut off here by my own sounds. I keep cutting myself off. Now I lost my train of thought.
As long as I see, we could be in a place where there's like 12 people, and believe me, we've been in places where there's probably 12 people.
And we know all.
and we brought 11 with us.
So as long as you look out and I see like 1 or 2 people having a good time, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So as long as somebody's getting off on it, and I can look back and I can see Kyle and he's smiling, and I look back and I see John and he's smiling, I say, okay, all right, that's the only thing that matters. The boys are happy, the people are happy.
Let's be honest, we strive to be the best band of the night, and if we're not, there's always a little bit of disappointment in that. But
well, we root for everybody.
Yeah,
we want everybody to have a good time, all bands, and we root all bands on.
And that's not me saying that he's the competitive one.
I'm very competitive. I always want us to be the best band that night.
And I mean, if it's good,
By
I'll go
far.
in, I'll get nervous that we're not going to be, and he's always like, no, we have to be the best. So, it's like that.
You always want all the bands to do a really good job on the bill.
It's not as good as you.
Exactly.
We really do want all the other bands. A lot of the other bands, half the fun of doing the show is just watching them play before or after you. It doesn't really matter. Just having a good time seeing, you know, because a lot of these bills you play, I mean, it's not like there's 3 bands that sound just like you. It's like you and something completely different, and then something completely different from that, which is, I mean, it's really cool to go out there and see a lot of different bands like that.
And it's cool because you're part of like a little community. Because, you know, if you're in a band, you're automatically semi an oddball. You know, it is what it is, you know what I mean?
Sometimes.
So it's like you get to hang out with all these other people. It's like, you devote your life to doing this shit too?
Yeah,
you know, it's like, hey.
It is like a cool little club.
It's 10 below on a Thursday night and there's 2 people here drunk that don't give a fuck what you're doing, but we're here playing. You're one of them? That's all you need. That's For me, music is therapy, 110%. There's a million times I wanted to say something to people, and I'm like, I'm not going to get into it. I'll write a song about their ass, though. Or
no one's safe on all.
No one's safe. Nobody. My only rule with music is it has to be something that really happened for me. If I didn't live it or I didn't feel it, then I don't write it. It has to be something that happened.
I'm not exactly the same like that with the whole it needed to have happen. I'll embellish a little bit. You know? I'm boring. It's like, oh, I had a good day today. I'm not Ice Cube. I can't write about shit like that.
Now, for a band like us, I think it's important to get
Yeah.
to get your name out there.
I mean, we're not.
You know,
yeah.
if you were looking to make money, then you don't want it. You know, you don't want people to just rip all your stuff for free. But you know, when you're trying to get out there and get people, the fan base, you know, I mean, that's the lifeblood of bands nowadays is online.
We're not like making money, so if you can find a way to hack Reverb Nation, get our music, by all means, do it. We'd give you a CD anyway. So if you can legally...
I want my 99 cents a song. I don't know what you're talking about. I want my money. Let me tell you about the record industry today. The record industry is dead today. I hate to say it, but it's absolutely true. I got to work for a record company for 10 years, and I watched it steadily decline, unfortunately, from the time of the internet to the point where it was out of business, literally. And most of that came from the illegal stuff and the downloading and, you know, all that kind of... For bands today, you have to be in it for the love of it, and if you're looking to make money, you have to do it by putting people in front of you, because you're not going to make any money off of records or CDs, and rock is almost a semi-underground thing at this point. You know what I mean? It's like if you're in rock bands like this, you're playing clubs. If you're lucky, you're going to play a theater. If you're extremely famous, you might play a halfway decent arena at this point. You know what I mean? So it ain't like years gone by. There's not any real cash flow in this. But, you know, you do it because you love to do it. And that's just the way it goes. You know, what else can you do? More telephone.
I don't think we've had many. Maybe a few little bobbles, but not really a mishap.
We're too good to have mishaps.
It's usually just, you know, somebody deciding to put different lyrics in there.
Yeah,
And
that happens a lot.
And most people don't realize it.
And we laugh about that. Well, if you ever see footage of us on stage laughing, that's why. Because either someone fucked up or forgot lyrics, or a combination of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
There's 2 songs I don't think I've ever correctly sung from beginning to end. There's always some bullshit being made up in there because they just can't remember the words. But that's about it. Wow.
Don't try opening for us.
Oh, Jesus. That's awesome.
I love that. I love that. I don't know if any of us are actually qualified to
I was thinking that. Like, I feel,
we're really not. The only other thing I would say is that do your work before you take it to the stage.
Yeah.
Rehearse your ass off. Make sure you know what you're doing before you get on the stage, because you don't want to be up there and look like a dick.
Well,
that's a
fire dog, John.
That's a
spit that
line
shit out.
Use to your fellow bandmates. What they don't realize is be prepared to share your crap, especially the drummer. And I'm not too cool with that. I don't share well. I do it when I gotta do it, but man,
Yeah.
that's not something you want to share. Yeah.
They want everybody, it's like, we use your amps and can we use your drums, and before you know it, you're
Pretty
just
much
like,
the person with the best gear loses.
Yeah.
yeah, literally,
So to speak.
It's funny.
Maybe the only other thing to bitch about, which really isn't that big a deal, is like when you go to a show and they're like, "Who's opening tonight? Who's headlining?"
Yeah,
and
the
no
confusion.
one fucking knows. So you're like,
Clusterfuck.
you tell because you tell people like, "Hey, I have a show," and they're like, "Oh, I'll come." And it starts out, "Hey, I'll be there because it's 9 o'clock on night and everyone's gonna come." And then it's like, "We're not going out till midnight now," and then you're playing it yourself, and that kind of sucks.
Don't yell Freebird.
Oh God.
We've had that happen at least 2 or 3 times.
That
Yeah.
happened the last show.
Nothing,
Shit.
yeah.
It did
Fucking
happen the last
Freebird. It's a fucking cliche. If you yell Freebird, you're a dick.
I don't have an issue with it. That's a Zeppelin song, right?
It's Lawrence
No, it's
Skinner.
Led
Sorry.
Skinner.
Skinner. That's okay. Omit that section. Don't make me look that. naive.
I mean-
No, that's funny though. That's good. That's getting into bars to play
Yeah.
is your biggest. Because when you start out, nobody gives a shit about you. You got to kind of beg your way in,
Yeah, you gotta
literally,
sell yourself. You know,
by
that's-
far. Yeah.
You can't be the band that's just gonna wait to get on the stage. You gotta work.
You got to self-promote. Get a YouTube, get a Facebook, get a Reverb Nation or an iTunes, whatever the hell you're gonna do. Make videos, do goofy shit. Because even on our level, which is small to say the least, it's still a business, and they only want you there if they think you're gonna bring people in.
Yeah.
We did get around it one time. We actually paid for our own hall and rented
yeah.
it. We had like 95 people there. We were like the kick-ass fucking band of the night because we were the only band of the night. And it cost us like a couple
Yeah,
hundred.
We sounded like shit because there was no sound
Everything
man.
just went wrong. If it could go wrong, it did go wrong. But other than
It's helpful
that,
to have a sound guy.
it's funner in the summer
Yeah. Yeah.
Summer's way fun.
on a weekend.
Oh God. Dragging all the gear in the winter sucks.
A weeknight in the winter is a horrible situation.
I
But we'll be there.
God.
Thanks for everybody that's supported us so far, and hope to see a lot more people at our upcoming shows, and enjoy what we do.
And yeah, we want to, before we end this, just want to say thank you to everyone who supported us, especially Orlando for being our roadie, and Mike for being our fucking advertisement slut whore that he is. And we love him so
I
dearly.
don't want to
for
call him a slut whore, but
that. I mean, I love
We
everyone-
mean that
I
in
love-
the best of possible ways.
There's nothing better than a slut whore, and Mike
Yeah,
Middleton
if
is
it wasn't for
my
somebody-
top tier slut whore.
some of the infrastructure people, absolutely, it makes our lives a lot easier.
Yeah.
People helping you out.
Yeah.
You know, so-
Right, everybody, by and large, it's a very true thing that for us to be able to do what we do, there's always people that have to make a little bit of a sacrifice for our benefit, whether it's coming out to see us, whether it's help lugging our shit, whether it's help promoting it, whether, I mean, there's so many times where wives, girlfriends, kids, they sit there and they say, okay, we'll put up with you guys doing this shit for...
How many times
Whatever.
you guys playing again?
Right,
What time of night you playing?
Right, exactly. And
they're always there.
they're always there. And to them, we are eternally grateful because really, you can't do anything on your own.
Yeah.
You can't. There's, family and friends and everybody really make a big difference. And the only other thing we want to say too is that we're working on the third CD, which is going to be coming out in the springtime, 2015. Getting stuff together, then we're going to bring it down here in this very room. We're going to have John put some slamming drum tracks on it. It's going to be out in the spring. So keep an ear out. Believe me, we'll pimp it. You'll fucking hear about it. Yeah.
Mike Middleton will let you know.
Middleton will let you know. And check him out too. Summit Seeker. He's on Reverb Nation. God bless his little heart. He's a good man. He's a good man.
A great man.
I wouldn't call him a little man.
No.
No, he's not a little
He's
man.
not a little man.
If I were gay, I'd be with Mike Middleton. And
And
sometimes
that ends
Please leave that on this recording.
No, I want that.
that ends everything. Everything. Bye.
Hey.